Hi fire signs, this is Tara and welcome to your November 9th through November 15th Psychic Tarot forecast. And I'm going to start with Leo. And so happy week, Leo. I'm going to pull 2 cards and also look into my crystal for additional guidance. You guys make sure and subscribe if you haven't, and you'll get these in your inbox. So there's 1 card that wants to come out and 2. So they're coming up pretty quickly for you this week, Leo. So let's find out what they have to say to you. All right, the Hierophant card. This is a major arcana card. It is the 5th one of the major arcana. And so this feels to me, Leo, that you all are revisiting some plans, or you're teaching yourself some things. Some of you may be going back to school. You may be learning, it may be metaphysical, some things that it could even be holistic. I know I'm going all over the span of the board, but it's about learning something new, going back to school. It could be any kind of learning process. I mean, it could be anything from, you're getting your pilot's license, or you're becoming a hairstylist, or you're getting your degree in psychology, or anything like that. But it does feel that you are, the Hierophant also can overrule, so you kind of feel like, some of you feel like down by this learning process. It also, again, does feel like there's something spiritual that could come out of this. So it's kind of like, keep your heads up. Let me know any comments below if any of you guys are like, you might even be looking online, reading online, doing online courses, going to your community college and learning some courses, doing something that's furthering you, that's giving you some new ideas, and you do feel like it's very, very structured. Something feels very, very structured, so like you're wanting to get this done. Okay, so the second card that comes up for you, Leo, is, well, you may have been you may have been studying so hard, because now you got the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is about, he's, actually it is about structure. Interesting. Okay, the 4 is about structure. Numerology 4 is about building your foundation. So, you're going to school, you're learning some new things, and then you're building your structure, and you're taking it's good when you can, because this guy's like lying down and he's taking a rest when he needs to, because he's thinking a lot. The swords have to do with our thinking, our concepts, our perceptions, conflicts. So if you're studying something and you're not really sure how this applies, or it may even be learning some life lessons, or your kids are teaching you some new things about life, anything that's coming up for you. It feels like it's a structured situation, and you may need to take some downtime as well also. And you're thinking, because you're ready after this, so that you can get up and begin those plans. You can get up and actively begin those plans. Okay, so now I'm going to look into my crystal for you guys, Leo. And what I'm seeing right in the middle, it's something different every time, is sort of like it's sort of like the Hierophant card. That first card I pulled up, that ruler. This is it's a little cloudy, like it's almost like a spirit mist. So I do feel like there's some spiritual aspects to this learning, or this investigation, or this research that you all are doing to further yourselves. Okay? All right. Have a great week, Leo, and I will see you next week. Okay. And be sure to subscribe. On to Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, how are you doing? How is your November going so far? I am pulling 2 cards for the week of November 9th through November 15th. And then I'm looking into my crystal. That one wants to come out for additional guidance. Okay, so there are the cards. They want to come out pretty quick for you, Sagittarius. All right, so the first card that comes out is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is a money card. This has to do with you're like you've been working, and hopefully you've been playing too, because I know I get play a lot with you guys. But I feel like you're gathering your forces together with your work. Maybe that playful time and that downtime has done you some good. And I do feel like some of you, of course, it's a general reading, are ready to start gathering your forces together. You're getting ready to get strong and put this into action so that you can make money. All right? Yeah, because this is a money card. This has to do also with the Pentacles, which have to do with the earth signs. So that could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. That maybe that's your rising sign, and or you're working with this sign. I do feel like that you guys, the 7-2 in numerology has to do with looking inside, looking at the mysteries of life, kind of contemplating, reflecting, self-reflecting, so that you can go forward. I feel like a lot of you have been doing that, and this is saying go for it, because that self-reflection is going to help your finances. Okay, so for the next card, wow, all right, so the 8 of Rods. So after you do that, there is some movement. There's some movement. There's some good things to come for you. But this really means a lot of action. Don't you love it? So in fact, the rods have to do with fire signs. So I really do feel like this is you taking action. Get your forces together, get your plan together, get whatever you need to do together to take action on, if it's a job you want, if you're seeking, if you're in business, or you need to do your outline. Because I see what comes out of that is a movement. Some of you could actually even be moving to a different department in your company. You could actually be moving to a different country or company, and or just a different residence. So I do see a lot of action that you could be transferring over to another department. What comes up for me too is water. Some of you have to do. You will be going over water, or some of you that work for like energy departments, or the cities, or the water company, or have to do with water conservation. That is coming out of this as well. Okay, let me know in the comments below. So I'm looking into my crystal for additional information, and it's interesting. I'm seeing. I know this is sort of a pyramid shape, but inside of it, I'm seeing also a pyramid shape with like a bird with wings who's ready to take off. So I feel like some of you Sagittarians are ready to get things going. Again, use that playful time that you have to rest and rejuvenate when you need to do so. All right, my friends, I will see you next week, and I hope you have an awesome week. Okay, so now on to Aries. Hi Aries, this is Tara, and welcome to your November 9th through your November 15th Psychic Tarot forecast. And I'm going to pull 2 cards, which 2 wanted to come out. And then I'm going to look into my crystal and see what comes up there. Okay, so the first card that comes up for you, Aries, is the Queen of Rods. And the rods are actually do represent a fire sign. And so that's you, Sagittarius or Leo. But I do kind of feel like it has to do with you, and I'm feeling like you're, this could be someone around you, but I'm kind of feeling like it's a feeling to move into. This Queen of Rods is she's compassionate, she's kind, she likes to make things happen. She's, she has her cat and her flower, and so she's very, very practical in how she is going to do things. So I feel like coming up for you all have a lot of plans of taking action on new steps, new ideas. And what the thing is the Queen is a very mature woman. So what you're doing adds a lot of expansiveness and maturity to your plans. So this could have to do with your business. It could have to do with relationships as well. I feel like this Queen is kind of like an overview of maturity, of compassion, of she's wanting to talk to you. I feel like she's wanting to talk to you guys. Okay. And so the next card that comes out is the 8 of Rods. Okay, well, you've gotten 2 rod cards. And this, again, is a fire sign. So I'm feeling like it's you. So feeling like, you are taking mature steps. You're taking mature actions. Anyone that wants to talk to you about going into business with you, or anyone who wants to talk to you about proposing something that they're wanting to work with you on, and you may or may not be interested, use your gut feeling on that one, because I'm feeling like some of you, it's good to be on your own, and some of you, it's good to do things on your own, and some of you, it's good to maybe partner. And if you work for a company, then that could be about, do I want to work on this committee with these people, or do I want to work on this project with these people? But there's a lot of action going on. There's a lot of movement. Some of you also may be moving. You may be moving to a different part of the company or country. A couple of these cards have come up for the fire signs. This one has for another one. So I feel like with you guys, there's a lot of movement with the fire signs for this particular week. Okay. And when I look in the crystal, I'm seeing two, and they're kind of one's lower than another, but they're figures. All right. So it feels to me like I'm also almost seeing a play come out. There's 2 figures that are communicating, sort of dancing around each other. So when you're talking to this person about wanting to partner, if this is in fact relates to you, this is a general reading, if this in fact relates to you, there may be some like, well, what do you think? Well, what do you think? And just kind of feel them out, get their ideas, and see how it meshes with yours, and then you there. I mean, it's an even Steven kind of communication, but feel it out. It's like playing a game of chess. It's very intricate, and yet all the parts will come together. All right, Aries, you all have a wonderful week. I so wish you the best week, and I will see you soon.